God Mode. Now what do we have here? The name of the game sounds like a cheat code. Couldn't have come up with anything better, guys? Anyways, I've got a friend from Slovenia or Slovakia or some shit here with me today.
Thanks for having me in. How about we tear this game a new one?
Couldn't have said it better. Anyways, guys, let's start in with the graphics. Okay, the game looks like it was released in 2004, and it's a tournament game. You get where I'm going with this, Luca?
Unreal Tournament 2004, and I'd have to agree, there are more polygons in the Rubik's Cube.
I've far better graphics than this. And take a look at the textures. It's like they pieced this game together on a calculator.
Haha, really? I wasn't even thinking he had that. I mean, they could just use a wristwatch and no one would spot the difference.
You're gonna get over-exaggerated bump mapping. For those who actually use 3ds Max, what I mean is instead of using 30%, they're using 200%. Cracking that shit way up. It's way overused and makes the game look dated.
The game runs smooth all the same, but if we compare this to a car, we could put a V12 engine in a price. That means it would go fast in a straight line, but when you come up to a curve, you better have your seatbelt fastened because it's about to get nasty.
The game is like a texture pack placed over the Unreal Tournament game. Except Unreal Tournament is milestones better in many ways or always.
On the gameplay front, it's like a game with two backends. There is no front, it is simply just shit.
I agree, the game tries to be like Unreal way too much. So much in fact it fails on all levels. The game is boring, repetitive, and bland, like eating sawdust.
You'll also be able to buy new weapons, but the time you put in the game to get the fans to pay for it is just too much, and man, it's gonna take a lot of work. Like teaching a Siberian tiger not eating you and doing a backflip on a motorcycle. So much in fact, you'd be better off learning Russian to impress the sweet Russian barista at Starbucks.
Yeah, prices are fucked. I played for 2 hours and I still couldn't unlock anything. Seriously guys, what the hell were you thinking?
You'll also be able to create a character from scratch, but it's as detailed as a glass of water.
Now let's move on to fun. I'm not sure who'd want to play this for any large amount of time. It's multiplayer, but I can only see this being fun for around an hour or so. By then, you'd rather stick your thumb up your ass.
And then dipping it off in Vegemite and licking it. The game will drive you insane, so insane that you would just go up to the neighbor's 100-pound pit bull and kicking it in the face while it's sleeping.
What's Vegemite?
I'm not really sure to be honest, but I heard it is bad.
Well, okay then. Story? Nope. They forgot to add that apparently.
Yeah, it's just a bland game. They never even put any effort into developing anything that would remotely grab your attention. It's just like watching paint dry, or grass grow, or snow melt. Actually, I think any of the cuddle would be more interesting. And the game is also as annoying as a little obese kid following you everywhere around just trying to be your best friend.
You could also say it's like watching a toilet flush. Actually, I think that could be more interesting, as I've had some pretty retarded shits.
Yeah, I've exhaled out all colors of the rainbow, if you know what I mean.
And having the runs can make some seriously neat patterns in there. Now finally is the game distinctive. Short answer is no. It's like they were in this to make a quick buck. Don't buy this piece of shit. It's one of the most undistinctive games I've ever played. I think that covers the basics, guys. Anything you'd like to say, Luca?
If you want more crappy reviews, head over to my channel. DR will put a link in the description.
Well, thanks for joining me on this one, Luca. And for you guys out there, don't forget to favorite, share, sub, all that good stuff. Communicate laters. This is DTR.